home loans out of the primary relationship and how we can deal with those. Hey, it's Aaron. I'm just going to go through a little bit of detail of how we can get out of the issue of having a loan with a brother or sister and say that you are married as well. How do we deal with that and get a next level of borrowing or the next home purchase? So, a couple of things. We may have a home that is our house. Okay? Then we have an investment property. We'll call it IMV. This is owned by, say, we've got a husband and wife, and we'll just go female applicant, male applicant. Okay, let's say that the female applicant is here, and they have a brother or sister, bro, sister, who own this place. And then you've got this relationship that owns this place. How do we get around such a requirement when you want this part wants to go out and say buy another investment property? Well, a couple of ways we can do it. We could take the income from here, minus the liabilities, and see how it goes. But the problem is we have to take into account this one as a liability, and typically we have to use 100% of the debt, and say it's the female applicant and the brother and sister, we have to take 50% off the rent, so that we have 100% of the debt and 50% of the rental income. So the bit of a predicament here. So how do we get around this? Well, there's a couple of ways. One, we've already talked about by trying to hold all debt. The other way, so holding all debt. And number two is that some lenders actually accommodate this via what we call a common debt reducer. So, how does a common debt reducer go? If we were to come back up to the brother and sister, and if we approve their ID, and income, and asset position, this would allow us to decrease that to 50%, which in turn, when we come over to assessing the liabilities and the income, I did that the wrong way around, but anyway, income and the liabilities for the next purchase, it has a much better chance at passing serviceability. So this is a way that we can get around the complicated factors of having a loan with, say, a brother and sister, and then you've got a husband and wife at the same time, and how they can go forward to buy something different. There is one last topic that you can help, is that we could use a different lender that accommodates better servicing, but we'll probably address that a little bit more in a different video, but that can help as well. So there's three ways we can deal with this. This way you need lots of income. This way we prove the other party, and this way we choose the best bank. So there's three ways to get out of an issue with trouble with serviceability when you have, say, the wife has a loan with a brother and sister, and then they want to buy something else. So hopefully this helps you guys. If this story resonates with you, give me your story below. If you find that if this information is helpful for someone that you know, please share it with them, tag it below. All you have to do is start typing their name in the bottom and it'll tag them in the video below. Stay tuned, talk soon.